Welcome back to our daily Marvel Snap video. Today we're taking a deck that's been established in the format, and that's Zabu Darkhawk, and we're tuning it up a little bit so it can remain competitive when older iterations of it have been left behind. If you look at a lot of the top decks in the format right now, the Little Movers deck, the recent Patriot Forge Brood deck, they're kind of defined by their ability to ignore the tech card Shang-Chi, which is something this archetype has really leaned on in the past to make up for matchups where you win Darkhawk with one path and then you Shang-Chi or Enchantress the other, and that's just not working in the current metagame, which has left existing iterations of this deck in the dust. That being said, with the addition of Silver Samurai to the game, it feels like this Zabu core can have a secondary game plan in addition to Darkhawk that's similarly as powerful. Obviously, Silver Samurai as well as Black Bolt here serve to enable Stature as a 1 energy 6 power play, but that's not always quite enough to win another path on its own. The big thing that Silver Samurai is doing for this deck that feels quite powerful is it's enabling Ghost Rider to bring back a powerful low power card, in this case Iron Man, to let us dominate our second non-Darkhawk lane while being reasonably energy efficient. Because this build is also cutting down on tech cards and adding other powerful cards like Iron Man, Iron Lad really gets to shine as a powerful card that adds consistency without the variance that things like Shang-Chi and Enchantress normally add to this card. At any rate, I think the games today really speak for the power level of this deck for themselves, so I'll let you get fully into those. If you do enjoy what you see, snap that like button. Have fun. This deck isn't great into Hela. I mean, I assume the games where you have Rockslide and Korg, your Hela matchup's pretty good. Its game plan for the games where the decks where it doesn't line up necessarily great is simply don't let them play the game. So I'll go Stature here, Korg Hawk here. This puts them to 7. I have a total of 16 here. Lost because of the Forge. Close. Victory. Good decks in Marvel Snap right now are defined by their ability to dodge Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi makes our Iron Lad worse. But you're right, games like that one are why people continue to play Shang-Chi when they shouldn't be anymore. Because Shang-Chi's a card that lets you win in impossible spots that you get into via variance sometimes. Second Gamble Lab matchup in a row. Better put Shang-Chi in my deck. What specifically made Shang-Chi worse? The fact that it's been so popular for so long. Again, the thing that makes Shang-Chi awkward right now is that all of the good decks know that he's a thing. Okay, so we Black Bolt to get rid of their Raft card, and then next turn we go Iron Man, Ghost Rider back, or Ghost Rider back to Iron Man, our 6-drop pluses. Plus, this deck has, That's hilarious. This deck has Iron Man to go over the top of things. We might want to we might need to Iron Man. Okay, so we'll move this here. We'll go Ghost Rider, Iron Lad, and then Heimdall here. Right? Actually, am I supposed to Hawk here? This is 12, 14, this is 22. Nah, there's no way they have something bigger than 10 here, right? They just have like Legion and Chavez, so 22 is fine here. Yeah, 22 is fine. Yeah, every time. People don't play Gamora in their deck like they should.
Iron Man.
Heimdall first? Nah, I just want to lock up the middle. It's infinite points.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Victory.
Never has priority, or if they do, it's on a vision that's moving around. And the Infinite, She-Hulk, Moon Girl, whatever decks that are doing that, they also are ducking priority going into the final turns. How long am I planning to stream for today? A little while longer, at least. When I'm done streaming today, I will be hosting someone who's still doing drops. So if you're hanging out, you're not paying super close attention, I'll make sure I raid you somewhere where you'll continue getting prizes when I'm done. Yeah? Yeah. Some of these decks play Rogue, but I'll only be a coin flip with my Zabu here, so I'm just gonna like put the Iron Man out and like crunch him in the middle here. Hey Rex, thanks for re-up with that Prime, welcome back. Nope, not anymore. Good stuff.
I am Iron Man.
This list feels kinda real, chat. Like, the fact that Iron Man is good with Iron Lad and it's good with Samurai Ghost Rider is like neat overlap in those synergies, right? Like they're kind of generically good cards that work in both those directions. So I'll go Iron Lad here, move you over, go Korg Psylocke. Here, a coin flip for Dark Card here. Or 1 and 3, but we hit it because we're professional. Their deck's not great into the Space Sword regardless. We're 100% there. That was great.
Victory.
Why have Black Bolt and Korg in the same deck when it makes it likely for Black Bolt to discard a rock? Because you're not playing Black Bolt. You're not playing Black Bolt for the sake of disrupting their hand. That's a bonus that it happens sometimes. You're playing Black Bolt because enabling Stature is good, because Stature is a 1 energy 6 power card. And sometimes she's a pig, you know? Life comes at you hard and fast sometimes. Shang-Chi in this meta is useless. I'm gonna start playing Shuri again. I didn't say people weren't playing Shang-Chi. I said I personally don't want to play Shang-Chi because of that, but there are still plenty of people playing Shang-Chi. But there are lots of people still shoving Shang-Chi in every deck. I agree that Shang-Chi is pretty mediocre right now. But that doesn't change the fact that people are still playing a bunch of it. Just play Pig out. We discarded an Iron Man as our card that we Ghost Rider. Rip. So if they Surfer, they go up to 16 here. This puts me up to 17. And then Ghost Rider or Darkhawk wins the center. And those are the 2 cards left in my deck.
Victory.
Well, either of those are great. The Korg's putting a 5th card in their deck, so if this hits Darkhawk, it's 18. And if it hits Ghost Rider, it brings back Iron Man, and then it's 17. And since we are less than 2 weeks out from our next patch, there will be no series drops in that patch, meaning, which would be October 3rd, and we'll know by September 19th if cards are dropping on the 3rd. I'm gonna Jeff here, just in case we get, like, a Venom or something silly out of here. I think the nerf to stature was necessary with Samurai being in the game. Yeah, I also think, like, stature is still pretty good, even with the nerf, so it was fine to nerf her if she's still good. Generally speaking, I think anytime you could take a top tier card and make it 1 point smaller and still let it be good, it's a good nerf. Not holding your breath for any drops. Second Dinner told us point blank that drops will resume when they feel Series 4 and 5 are big enough. If both players Mobius, what would you assume happened? I would assume nothing would happen. I would assume all cards would play out with their costs as written. And this brings back the Darkhawk, and this plays here. Honestly, this is really solid for us again, right? Because our Hawk is huge, it's 12. I guess like a Hitmonkey here gets us. Yeah, I would assume it's like 2 Daredevils, 2 mana figures. Oh, got him. This feels real cohesive.
Victory.
And obviously, it's like not that far off of like the other good Zabu deck, but we have a different plan instead of tech cards. Zan's very solid. Thought you hated the ladder. I actually prefer the ladder to Conquest. I think getting to play against a wider range of opponents is more fun. I just don't really enjoy playing against bots, and I hadn't climbed to Infinite yet in the season. So there's lots of bots pre-Infinite. Post-Infinite, there's significantly less bots. Nice. Perfect. Stature would be an incredible draw. Be able to play all of our cards out.
Opponent snapped.
Iron Lad. This puts me to 20 here, right? And then I put this here. Nah, I think they're beat. Because this puts me to 20. And there's no way they get bigger than 20 here while also playing stuff here, because this is nowhere. I'm pretty sure they're just dead. Is that even if they get above 20, There's nothing that gets them above 20 here while also beating 12 here, and they can't play them here because of nowhere, so I just win center and right. So in order for them not to lose this, they get to crush these 2 spots. Pretty sure there's no combination of Marvel Snap cards that gets them out of this. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.